Welcome to FHA Weekly, your one-stop program on how to secure affordable homes. I am Itunu Kolawole.
Nigeria's drive to breach its housing deficit is gaining renewed momentum, with the spotlight now on the Bwari housing project in Abuja, where the Federal Housing Authority is accelerating delivery of affordable homes. In Bwari, a project once considered nearly abandoned is now witnessing a major turnaround. The housing estate is fast taking shape as a modern urban community, with construction currently between 60 and 65% completed and delivery targeted for July or August 2026. The project comprises 380 housing units, including 2- and 3-bedroom apartments, as well as terrace duplexes designed to cater to a diverse and growing population.
I can practically, with what I'm saying now, I think we have done over 60% of the work, to be honest. 3 years ago, I think we were just like 5-7%. And I know if we continue in this spirit, I know by July, August, this place should be ready for Mr. President to commission. And as we know, we are not being funded. It is obvious, and that's the good plus to us. And we have a mandate to deliver to Nigerians. But still, not being funded doesn't mean we should fold our arms, because these houses are also being allocated to Nigerians at an affordable rate, because that's where the difference between us as a government agency of housing and private individuals who does develop rental properties. The prices will have to be controlled, while their own is an open market system in which capitalism played the other day. But for government, we have to make sure it is available, it is affordable to people. We know we have 2 schemes. This is the first phase, and we immediately will complete this. Like I said, we will go on to the next phase. One good thing, this will be the first project that FHA is building without relying on government, and which gives us a big plus. I know the last project was Zuba, and it was funded by the federal government. When we came, I said, due to what we have and what government has expended in Federal Housing Authority over the years, if it's one's property, I think you'll be reaping dividends. And in reaping that dividends, what we have to do is also to plow back into the society in order to show appreciations and to tell people we are capable, we are responsible people in Federal Housing Authority, which I said I'm very happy, and this is sincerely coming from the depth of my heart to see something like this going on.
Nearly 90% of the buildings have been structurally completed, with finishing works and infrastructure development progressing steadily. The managing director led a team to assess the extent of work done so far, and he says the Bwari estate remains a key component of ongoing efforts to expand access to affordable housing in the Federal Capital Territory. Most of the units have already been allocated, highlighting strong demand.
We have about 336 housing units of various types. We have a 2-bedroom, we have 3-bedroom, and we have some 36 duplex as well. And in completion of the building, as you have seen, we've done almost about 90%, remaining 10%, and we are quickly rushing on it. These are practical things by this government. These are things Mr. President have done, told us to make sure that projects are being completed. Even though we met it at scratch, at ground 1%, but right now, like I told you, about 60%. Coming July, we would finish this project by God's grace. The issue of fund, initially, we had to look inward into our ground rents, into a lot of things, because without looking inward for funding, we will not be able to give it out at an affordable rate. And we looked inward and we were able to raise some money and we were able to dedicate it on the project. So finance has been a challenge. Initially as well, we had contractors who thought it was going to be the normal business as usual, but later realizing that we are not here to play. Some of them initially took us to police, took us to court, while we paid them and they failed to deliver, and we had to take them up officially as well.
At the estate, infrastructure is advancing alongside construction. Over 5 kilometers of internal and access roads are under development, with parts already asphalted, while others are being prepared with the drainage systems and stone base layers. Electricity infrastructure is nearing completion, with transformers installed and connected to a dedicated power line, while water supply is being secured through pipelines linked to the Osuma Dam, supported by boreholes and storage facilities.
The roads are 30 to 40% tiled already, with asphalt laid. You've seen the light we're on a step down of over 11 transformer. There we're also on the 11 kVA line. The water FCD has been very, very helpful from the water board. They've moved in and we have about 2 stations, pump stations that's going to with tank of about 20 to 30 thousand capacity of water tanks that will serve the estates.
Although the project began in 2022, it faced delays due to rising costs and administrative changes. However, with renewed leadership and vigor, the momentum has been restored, with stricter timelines and improved coordination now driving progress.
Since this management came, they have reactivated the project, and right now, since this project came back, there hasn't been any delay. And we believe that we'll meet our target of end of July or early August. By the time we finish the project, FHA will formally hand over the infrastructure to FHA EDL. FHA EDL, that's Electrical Distribution Limited. It's an arm of FHA that is in charge of all power supply in our estate. So the whole infrastructure, including the 9 transformers and the dedicated line, will be handed over to FHA EDL, who will take over and provide light to the estate.
I'm proud to say that people would rather come to buy Federal Housing Authority houses because, number one, they are good standard and quality right from the entrance into the estate itself. In fact, the road leading to this estate, FHA is actually doing that, even to provide for those that are not within our estate, that's before getting here. At the front of the estate there is a place where we marked as FHA fence, which we're going to have an elaborate gate much later. And hopefully we should be able to achieve this by the time we are commissioning as well.
If you are in this town, you practically lack nothing because there will be market here as well. We actually want to appreciate the managing director and the management team for their commitment, and because if not for them, this project has actually been referred to as an abandoned project. But when the new MD came, he revived this project, and today we can see the contractors working, and come that June, July, which is sacrosanct for the commissioning, we are all praying that that day will come where we'll commission the project.
We'll still be meeting with challenges. Please don't let us go to bed to sleep. Challenges will still come one way or the other. We overcome it, and it will be a thing of a joy. And I'll be honest, for all the people I met and have been involved in this project, towards commissioning, either they've retired or not, they must all be called back. That's why I'm rushing it as well. They must all come back to see the good work they've done, they started. Like we said, somebody will start it, somebody will finish it. And that's what life is all about. And that's what makes developed country works. They don't think of now, they think of future. Now is where we are really in the challenging period. In building, we all know the first phase of early setouts and early is a very big challenge. Then towards the tail, as we are going towards that 60-70%, is also a very big challenge. That's where the landscaping starts showing itself, the construction. So we could see today the work we worked, I did not even feel it. Compared to when we started then, that it took us 5 hours in the rain. The asphalt road is fully done now. We could see the electricity poles. We could see there's tremendous improvement. But at this junction as well, we need to be very careful.
Ibrahim Babali says attention to quality remains critical, noting that durable drainage systems, including concrete culverts and channels, have been put in place to ensure long-term sustainability.
Since the coming of this administration, which is a very high-powered management, they have a zero tolerance for poor workmanship and quality, so they have insisted any work executed on any of their site is going to be of high standard. You can see the excavation work for drainages with the casted trapezoidal drainage network. You can see the U-box culvert, concrete box culvert that is wide enough to take as many as 2-3 cars at a time. We have like 2 to 3 numbers of that on this site. People that will buy into these properties will be buying what their monies. Finishing is of high standard. All materials are of high standard and is equally at an affordable rate. This is what Nigerians should expect from this project.
The FHA says the houses are built with modern architectural standards, including cross-ventilation for improved airflow and energy efficiency. Officials also highlight strong collaboration among engineers and technical teams to ensure quality delivery. Affordability remains central to the project, with pricing structured to enable more Nigerians to own homes. Many of the units have already been taken up.
Right from inception, I think what FHA has been doing is more of what we call what they call greenhouse today. Almost all our rooms are cross-ventilated, which shows you that we are already into the future with whatever it is that we're doing in FHA when it comes to construction. And I know there is great synergy within all the departments to make sure that a building comes out as a unit, not as the one that we can look and say, oh, electrical problems, mechanical problems, or whatever. So we work together as a team to ensure that the various allottees or those who intend to buy from us, you understand, are buying quality houses.
I have to be honest with you, about 90% of it has already been gone, and at an affordable rate. That's the key thing, affordable rate, and we are not being political about it. We're straight to Nigerians. We gave it, we advertised it, and we gave to our team of marketers to also go out like all other private marketers to market it to Nigerians as well, so which can also be confirmed and checked on our record. So, you know, what we do in FHA is actually we build cities. So if you look at here, there's going to be school, there's going to be filling station, there's going to be market, there's going to be hospitals, there's going to be a lot of them. You can imagine 236,000 units in this particular place. A lot of people who will now be proud owners of their accommodation. So Nigerians are the beneficiaries and they are very happy, because what matters most is the work progression in which people are saying, and that's what this government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is about, is to tell Nigerians, like we said, renewed hope that have already been lost. They are bringing it into renewal.
In terms of security, proper arrangements including 24-hour surveillance and controlled access have been put in place, while estate is being developed as a well-planned community with essential amenities.
Been so lucky for now. We've never had any insecurity. We have an insecurity issue here because we have our men on ground, making sure that they give 24-hour security and protective cover. We thank the Nigerian police for that, to make sure those who are working are well protected, and that has also helped us. So we have 24 hours armed security men in here.
The MD CEO further stated that the project aligns with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu that is aimed at providing affordable houses for Nigerians and stimulate economic growth.
This is phase 1 even. The phase 2 is still coming up that Nigerians will enjoy. So eventually at the end of phase 1 and phase 2, we have over 700 housing units of various house types. So other states should be expecting us very shortly.
As work continues in Bwari, the Federal Housing Authority says the project represents a significant step towards reducing Nigeria's housing deficit, delivering not just houses, but a livable and sustainable community.
Just to say a very big thank you to all members of staffs, right from grade level 01 to myself, for believing in this project, for working together as a team, and for also believing that Nigeria could be better again, because it starts with you and I. And at every point in time, I would just say a very big thank you to the staff and Mr. President, who deemed it fit for some of us to be appointed to make sure we work towards his dream and missions. When we made this project 2 years ago, it was as if it's something impossible due to our teamwork and commitment and dedication of all of us, in which that's what FHA, we are known work for teamwork, coming together, building. As of today, we are all laughing. Why are we laughing compared to what we saw 2 years ago? It shows, like I keep saying, there's nothing that is impossible. Everything is always possible. It depends on the teamwork involved. Yeah, leadership, but leadership alone cannot do it. Thank God we have a lot of harmful professionals among us here: architects, builders, civil engineers, mechanical, electrical, and this shows the professional line and professional body. We will not embark on any project that we know we don't have the money. That's it, because somebody cannot come and use his money to come and do a project, and you now be owing that money. So you have to keep our words. And I know the project manager and the GM out saying would submit those names. And for those who have not resumed, please, PM, there's a timeline. We are not here to joke. We are here on a mission. And please, don't let us cover anything up. From time to time, make sure you get back to your GMs in housing, in infrastructure, get back to DGMs. Please, let's all hands be on deck.
Planning to develop on your land within an FHA estate? Here's everything you need to know about why you need a building approval and common mistakes to avoid. Building approval is not just the paperwork. It is your first step to ensure your structure meets planning, safety, and environmental standards. Here are the common mistakes that can delay or deny your building approval. Your building deserves a strong foundation. For more inquiries, contact our customer support or visit www.fha.gov.ng. FHA, uniting Nigerians through housing.
Up next, the voucher.
The low-income earners and the medium-income earners. Why I said so is that if you go to most swamps, most rural areas, these are the kind of people you are seeing. These are the kind of people you are interfacing with. So if you did not deliberately go for them, your effort providing houses for the elites who can afford it at their beck and call. Even friends can even give them houses. But when it comes to low income earners, it is one of their major priority to get a shelter over their heads.
I think Federal Housing Authority and mortgage are working together because the Federal Housing Authority are in charge of the federal government property. And if anybody wants to get housing from Federal Housing Authority, you have to get the office and purchase the form. From there, we can be purchasing small. And with mortgage, because mortgage too, they provide the soft loan for civil servants and the private sector too. I remember people contribute. One of my friends contributed 5,000 naira monthly, while some contribute 10,000 naira monthly. After 3 years, you can be able to get your money and apply for houses. It depends on your capacity, how you can be paying the loan.
The income level I thinking about is that even though if you are earning minimum wage, if you have the opportunity to get through to the FHA scheme, it's a win-win for you. We don't supposed to have like a tag to it, like you're supposed to earn so salary before you can have access to FHA. Everybody's supposed to benefit from it. Even though they are earning lower than 30K or 50K, you're supposed to have access to the FHA.
Planning to develop on your land within an FHA estate? Here's everything you need to know about why you need a building approval and common mistakes to avoid. Building approval is not just the paperwork. It is your first step to ensure your structure meets planning, safety, and environmental standards. Here are the common mistakes that can delay or deny your building approval. Your building deserves a strong foundation. For more inquiries, contact our customer support or visit www.fha.gov.ng. FHA, uniting Nigerians through housing.
That's it on FHA Weekly. For more enquiries, you can visit our website www.fha.gov.ng.